All right, so this is good girl. This is Beach Boys, Surfin' USA, my favorite Beach Boys song to play. Very simple, great stuff. A lot of cool, cool melody things, but also some in between stuff that's fun to play, and it's very doable. But you can just do the chords. So the chords on the chord sheet. But the reason I'm doing this is to show some of the variations you can do off of it, and including doing some bluesy stuff, doing that kind of stuff. So that's really it. Otherwise, it's just the basic chords. So basically, it's going to start in D, and it's going to do an opening riff. So it's going to be like this. So basically, like that, pretty much. So that kind of gets you into the groove. So I'll go ahead and do the opening riff and the song so you can kind of see how it goes. Do a little bit slower, and then I'll show the basics. So the opening is... If everybody had an ocean across the USA, and everybody be surfing like California, you see them wearing their baggies, Rachi sandals too, bushy blonde hair, surfing USA. You see them surfing at Del Mar, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Trestle, Australia, Nairobi, all over Manhattan, down Doheny way. Everybody's gone surfing USA. Then next, just keep going on it. So that's it. But we're going to start in D. We're going to start that opening riff, which you don't have to do. And there's cheating ways to do it because I can't do it totally good. But it sounds pretty cool with some basics. So remember the bar chord for D. You can do open, but also you can do a bar chord where you're crushing the upper 3 of the 2nd fret. That's a D. And the nice thing there is that you got different options here with to do. So right for the opening one, we're going to be kind of doing that. So basically start on the D, and then you're going to the 5th position, and then you're crushing the second one, so it goes straight to there. So 2nd, 3rd, or 5th, and then on the 2nd string, you're just crushing that. And now we're doing the cool double thing. I guess you're hitting both strings at the same time, and that can sound pretty cool in a lot of different riffs. So like that, pretty much. It's basically going from 5th to 2nd, 5th, to 7th, and to 5th. So it's actually a little bit difficult if you're not used to stretching and using the pinky, but the key to great guitar playing is the pinky. You got to be able to do that stuff. So might as well practice a little bit here. And then if you can't do it, then you just cheat. So I'm going to show you the positions. On the index is crushing on the bottom 2 of the 2nd fret. Ring is on the 5th, crushing those 2, and the pinky will be on the 7th. So it goes, and then 5th, 2nd, 5th, and then 5th, 5th, 7th, 5th. And obviously it's going a lot faster, so it's going, but the whole riff is. That's the riff, but they're doing it fast. So you just have to gradually do it slower, and you can get it. But those are the notes. And if you can't get it all, then you just do. You can just stay on D to open it. And then if you're having problems with that pinky, you slide up here, and then you got your ring and your index on the 7th and the 5th. So you can go like that, if that's easier for you. So there you go. That's the opening riff. And then it's goes straight down to A. If everybody had an ocean, and again, these are basic chords on the chord sheet, so you can just play it. You can just keep doing that kind of stuff. But the cool thing is that you can do a little bluesy hammer that sounds good for the verse, I think. In the A, D, and the G position. G is a little tougher. So A is just A, and then your ring is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So like that. If everybody had an ocean, but you're doing a little faster or hitting more. Ocean across the U.S. and then you're going to D and doing the same thing. And I play the D like this, and then you can use your pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So it's going to go like that. Across the USA, everybody. Now back to A and B, surfing. And here I kind of do a whole U.S., California, and then back to D. You see him wearing their... Now we're going up to G, and this is a tougher hammer. But it's actually pretty doable if you just learn how to do it. So do normal G, but then you're doing your pinky up on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So it's going to go... But you're doing the chord, so... Then back to D. Bushy, bushy, blonde hairdo, Surfin USA. And you can hear I'm doing the chuck in between because they're stopping, but you can kind of do the chuck with the rhythm. So I'll start it over again. If everybody had an ocean across the U... Or here, actually, I have this habit of doing the drums, actually, rather than the chuck. But you do the chuck. Ocean across the USA. Or you can do the drums. Everybody be surfing on California, G. You see him wearing the baggies, Rachi sandals too. Bushy, bushy blonde hair, G. Surfing USA. So you can do any kind of combination, but it's just a beat. Get in the groove, do a hit, a chuck, or whatever. And it works. And then it gets into that refrain or chorus, whatever. You catch them surfing down a dam. And you can do that hammering, but actually when we're playing that song with other people, I just start doing the chords and just doing nice open chords because it gives a nice transition. We're doing a lot of chucking and a lot of hammering, and then you all of a sudden do these nice open chords. It actually sounds really good. So you catch them surfing in A, D. Repeat for the next parts. So, but those are the basics. Remember, just the intro, and then also doing the hammering A, and then D, and then G. And those just make it sound real good and get some beat going in between if you can. And it may be tough to do, but give it a shot. So there you go.